Good morning, day 39. It's wild. Today it's a little bit chilly. It's supposed to be windy today and tomorrow, and then after that, the next 5 days are supposed to be quite warm. But that's for this location and not necessarily where I'll be in, 35 miles. So hopefully it'll be warm there too. Last night I didn't sleep super well. It was kind of windy, and the wind itself didn't keep me awake like pushing around my tent, but like the howling of the wind I could hear all around me, and it kept me up. I have about 8.5 miles until my first water source, so I'll stop there. I think I have more access to water today than I did yesterday. There's this cool camp spot in 18.5 miles, but it sounds like it's up on a rocky area, and all of the comments say if it's a windy night, do not stay there. It'll be your worst night of sleep. And so I don't know, I'm bummed because I would like to go that distance today. Like right around 18 miles would be perfect, but I mean, it's not going to be worth it if I can't sleep at all. Or there's a cool campground in like 15.5 miles, but I think I'd rather go the few more miles and get into Ridgecrest in 3.5 days. On the other hand, I could just turn it into like 4 days and then go into Ridgecrest early morning and be there the morning half. I don't know. There's so many different ways I could do it. But I know for sure at this point, I'll definitely be getting to the Sierras or Canyon Meadow South after the 20th, which is amazing. That was what I wanted. I'm hoping to leave so long as there are no like storm systems brewing. Like hopefully I'll still be able to leave by the 25th or so. And so yeah, I think there's no problem with like going shorter days. We made it. Mile marker 600. Kind of weird to see. Oh wow, 600. I think that puts me at 6, 12, 18, 24, almost. Maybe it's almost 20%. Maybe it's like 17% or so of the way done. I don't know. I'm not good at math, so if you know, let me know. Today has been very slow moving. I feel like I'm not even I think maybe I'm just halfway now to the water source, and I've been hiking for like 2.5 hours. One sec, I've got a lot of blowdowns today, so I'm gonna have to do this. Slow moving. There has been a lot of blowdowns, and there's been a lot of elevation today, so definitely trying to just like let my mind be chill with it. I don't know why in the back of my mind I'm always going of like, dude, why are you going so slow? Like, you're going so slow. So I'm trying to just be like, chill, like, just take it in. What, you're not in a rush, bro. I think I've also decided though, once I get to Kennedy Meadow South, that I will be getting a new pair of shoes. I've been thinking of it for the past like 2 hours, and yeah, I think that's also partly why I'm going slow, because as soon as my right foot starts to hurt, like when it's at its worst, I have to stop every 5 minutes and give it a break. And then also I noticed that I start to like overcorrect a little. It's just not going to be worth it. Like, I'm bummed because I hate wasting money. Like, I hate that I just spent money on this, but then I think of, like, if you push through this, like, and you're in pain every day, and like you're in so much pain that you're crying, or like you're not enjoying your walk, or that you injure yourself because you're overcorrecting, then that's not worth it. Like, why are you out here? Like, I would spend $1,000 on a pair of shoes if it meant for the rest of my hike I had no issues like this. So I think, yeah, I have to put these shoes in the hiker box, say farewell, spend $200, not really in my budget for right now, but all well. Like, I mean, I'd rather enjoy my walk and like know that my foot is gonna be okay, especially in the Sierras where it takes a lot longer to get into towns and like, yeah, you're just a lot more remote. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna bite that bullet and go ahead and, as long as they have shoes there that will work for me, I'm gonna just get that new pair in Kennedy Meadows South. I also decided I'm just gonna go back to Ultras. Like, I don't know if part of the issue is this brand or how hard it is for my feet, or if it's because it's more narrow. I don't know the exact issue. But I also was reflecting on how even with the Ultra zero drops, which again, I have high arches and that was hard for my feet, but even with the zero drops, the pain I felt with that was minuscule compared to the pain I feel when my foot starts to hurt. So I figure if that just means I have to roll it out more often, like, that was no big deal the first 500 miles. Like, honestly, it was a little uncomfortable and like maybe I had to like roll out my feet every time I stopped. That's really just not that big of a deal in comparison to this pain. So I think I'll go back to the Ultra Zero drop. I'm gonna try to get new green super feet insoles or whatever they're called, because that also worked with the Ultras, and like, yeah, just kind of go back to what seemed to work. If I'm still having foot issues at that point, then maybe there's something bigger going on. But if I still have issues, it'll be bummer to have bought 2 new pairs of shoes. But I think I need to do what is like the smart thing, which is to try to protect my feet. And if that means spending a little more money than anticipated, then oh well, that's all good. I'd rather enjoy my hike, you know? So, Kendall, I have not given this little duck a shout out yet, but it has been with me every mile, and this is the first introduction to the vlog on the PCT. Yay! All right, here today having lunch break with Clay. Clay, how old are you?
Hello, I am 64. Will be almost 65 when we finish the trail.
Nice. When's your birthday?
October 24th.
Okay, and Clay is from Austin, Texas, which is super cool. Woo! And what are you having for lunch?
Oh, I've got pepperoni and cheese on a multi-grain wrap.
Nice. Very similar. Summer sausage cheese. Let's go. The blister on my back heel, on the back of my heel, keeps growing. I was really bummed because I put Leuko tape on it. And when I took my sock off last night, the sock was stuck to my Leuko tape. And I didn't rip it off, but as I was pulling it off, essentially it just peeled off my blister, peeled off that skin, made it really big. So I put more Leuko tape on it, and a similar thing just happened at lunch. So it's just growing, it's really big. It doesn't hurt too bad. It's uncomfortable. It rubs against my heel. Obviously my shoe does, but I'm more worried about making sure it's not infected. It's quite a big blister. Like, it's very open up. It's really pink. I just don't want it to get infected, but doing what I can, so that's all I can do. I realized today that I lost my Talenti jar, and I have no idea, like truly no idea where. I don't even know the last time I used it. I know that I cleaned it at Serenity's Oasis, which was like 2 weeks ago, and I'm wondering if I just didn't take it from there after I cleaned it, which is ideal because I don't want to have lost the Talenti jar out in the wilderness. But yeah, I'm like, damn, I haven't been using it as frequently because even with oats, like if I have the packets of oats, I can just cook it right in their packets. And even in my package, my resupply package, I have the oats coming in a Ziploc bag, so I could just cold soak it in there. So it's all right. It's not the end of the world. But I think I packed myself mac and cheese, and I'd really prefer to eat my mac and cheese in my Talenti rather than my oven or my stove. My pot. What the heck am I saying? My pot, because I don't want to have to clean my pot. But I mean, yeah, it'll be what it'll be. I just hope I didn't leave it. Yeah, I just really hope I didn't leave it like at a camp spot. I don't even know the last time I used it, but all of that's to say, kind of a bummer. But in other words, it is a little bit like, well, I guess I wasn't using it that much, and honestly in my resupply I'll have those mountain meals, and so I can just clean out one of those and reuse those for ramen or for mac and cheese or for whatever. It's lighter weight anyways, and it doesn't take up as much room, so all good. I just don't know what I did with it. Alrighty, made it here to camp around 4:30. The spot that I'm at is the really windy spot. Some comments said that even if it's a windy day, like there's one spot east of, I'm guessing, this rock, that would be good. But it really has not been a windy day, and so I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna set up over here. Let me just, which is like a bit between like bushes, I would say. It seems though like the wind is coming from like right here, so I think, yeah, I might get the wind if it's windy, but honestly that's okay. I was ready to stop for the day, and it was way windier yesterday, honestly, by this point, so I think like, yeah, I mean, kind of a bummer to sleep in the wind, don't really sleep well, but also there's a lot of sun right now on the rock, there's a lot of sunny spots, and so at least for the next couple of hours, I would guess, like, I'm gonna sit in the sun and enjoy my dinner in the sun, so can't really complain. Good morning! It's day 40! I am so excited we have made it this far. I am having like low battery right now, and my battery pack is only halfway charged. I wasn't anticipating getting into Ridgecrest for two and a half days-ish, but I think I'm gonna push bigger miles today and maybe try to get in tomorrow night, because I'm not gonna have enough battery to charge my phone, and I need that so I can have my GPS to know if I'm on trail or not. I think I'll end up buying another battery pack in Kennedy Meadows South, because this is only day 4. Like, this is the morning of the 4th day after being out of town and charging, and like in the Sierras there'll be 7-day stretches where I'm not in a town, and so yeah, my battery's not gonna last long enough. So I know that that'll make my pack even heavier, but that's okay. I'd rather have battery and GPS and know that I'm on trail. Also, because of my low battery, I'm not going to film too much today and tomorrow, so hopefully I can conserve some of that battery. But anyways, day 40, hoping to push bigger miles today to get into town. So here we go. Quick update, I'm stopping for lunch. It's like 12 and I've walked 14 miles. It is so windy today. This is one of the windiest days. Like, it is pushing me all over. It is rough, it's very exposed. And so I have 2 more miles uphill, and then it's downhill for 4 miles to the camp that I could camp at, or if I want to push on to like over 19 miles today, which I do, then it's another climb up. And so I think I'll be in the wind for a while yet. But anyways, things are going good. Making a lot of mile progress, gotta eat something and probably sit here for a little while, honestly, and rest, so. Okay, quick update. So today has been really, really hard. Like, honestly, I cried, so I'm at 10. The wind for the last like 2.5 hours, I would say. Like, we were up on an exposed area, there are no trees, I mean, it's nothing, you kind of saw some of the film, and literally, the wind was pushing me off of the trail. My eyes would start to water, so I couldn't really see where I was walking. I was getting pushed into bushes, like, I was getting pushed into rocks, like, I was literally getting pushed around by the wind. Not in a funny way, like, I mean, like, I felt like I was fighting for my goddamn life, honestly. And it felt dangerous sometimes, like, everyone I was around today had passed me, and there was just a stretch for like 30 minutes where I couldn't walk like 5 steps in a row. Like every time I lifted one leg, the wind would twist my body and I would like be turned sideways and my glasses were coming off. Like, I mean, I've never, today felt really hard. Like that wind was hard and I feel disappointed because I've done such good mileage today. Like this morning even, you know, like I was definitely set to be walking 20 or more miles today. But I'm not. I'm getting to that camp spot in like 0.7 of a mile. I'm setting up tent. I'm probably gonna have a cry session because I feel like just so much tenseness in my body. I mean, it looked like the movies where like when you're walking forwards and like you can't even take a step forward because the wind is pushing you so hard. Honestly, if Allison were out here, she got blown away. Sorry, Allison, I love you. But seriously, that's how windy it was. And yeah, I think it's just been really, I'm surprised at how mentally tough it was for me. Like, I think it's because my mind was set on like, I'm doing big miles today and I was doing so good that like, I was like, easy, I got this. And then to feel like, yeah, that was really out of my control. Because this camp spot is down at the lowest part that I'll go today. There's not a lot of wind, as you can tell right now, but it's a 4-mile climb out of camp. Otherwise I would still go on. Like otherwise I feel like I have the energy to go on, but if I have to go still up, also this is beautiful. Hold on, just want you all to see. Beautiful. But if I have to climb up 4 more miles and I'm going to be in an exposed area again, then I'm not, mentally I cannot do the wind anymore today. So that's been tough, honestly. So I'm going to get to camp here in 20 or 30 minutes, probably less than that. I'm going to turn my phone off to save battery and like probably not film much else tonight. I did meet this super cool group of 3 women who are behind me who are camping here, and I'm stoked to get to talk to them more. But honestly, I think I'm gonna set up tent and like seriously have a cry session, take a nap, eat some peanut M&Ms, just have a little bit of a mental reset because this was I really can't say enough. Like, I've had 3 hard days. One was Mission Creek with all those rocks and like the day I started my period. The second was the LA Aqueduct. Like that really hurt my feet, like walking on that pavement into the middle of the night, like miserable, I don't know. And then today, honestly, like it's been tough. So anyways, don't let that be lost on you though, that like I am so grateful to be out here. I am so grateful. I am so happy to be out here. I am thankful for the hard times because I feel myself feeling resilient and strong, and even in the midst of the wind I just kept telling myself like just take one more step, you know, just take one more step. And I'd see a little bend and I'd be like, just get to that corner, like get to that turn. So I'm grateful to be out here. I'm grateful for the challenges. Yeah, so please don't hear me like not have gratitude with the hard days as well. But anyways though, I'm gonna get off the phone, probably gonna turn it off for a while, hopefully save some battery. This means I won't be getting into Ridgecrest tomorrow, and that's all good. I'm just gonna, I gotta make peace with it. So all right then, day 40. Camp is set up. It is very windy here still. Peanut M&Ms. That's what we're doing. So I've been here for 3.5 hours and there's just dust. I don't even know if you're gonna be able to see it. There's just dust on absolutely everything. Just covered in it. Yeah. I'm so dirty, dude. Today's been hard. Day 41. I've already hiked 3 miles. Yeah, yesterday was hard. I've already talked about that, so I don't need to go on. I woke up, everything was covered in dust, including my cute little face. There's sand all over my eyes and nose and mouth, and it was a whole situation. So I got up quick. I didn't make coffee or breakfast. I just like stuffed everything in my backpack, got the hell out of there. I had a bar on the way up and I might have coffee when I get to the water source. The water source is 12 miles from where I camped. So I figure I would like to not stop until then. This morning we have a 4-mile climb out of camp, and so I have just a little bit longer, I think. And it's a pretty big climb. That's why I waited to film. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm in mixed spirits. I'm feeling like the desert has been hard on me, and it is teaching me some lessons. So that's good. It'll mean I'm hopefully ready for whatever this year is bring. It was like 20 and a half miles to Walker's Pass. My goal is that if I can crank it out, I'll do it. I'll try to get in tonight. There's a trail angel who lets you camp at his house, so maybe I'll do that. Or else there's a campground literally half a mile from the road. I'll just camp there and get a hitch in first thing in the morning. There's a handful of people doing exactly that. Like, we're either going all the way or we'll stop at the campground. We'll go in tomorrow. So the battery is fully charged right now, my phone is. So I'll probably have to turn it on again throughout the day. Probably won't film too much. It's supposed to be sunnier today and less windy. Yeah, holy cow. Lunch spot!
Catch me from my good side.
That's right. Okay, so it is 1. I'm about 8.5 miles from Walker Pass, and it seems like it's a really chill hike the rest of the way. I got to hang out a little bit in the orb of this little group called the Ducklings, and it's been really cool because we were all just at the water spot. There's like a bunch of other people there as well, and at least 2 of them are queer. Not the Ducklings, like one of the Ducklings is queer, someone else in the larger group was also queer. And I was telling one of the Ducklings, like, this is so cool, like I've been waiting to find other queer people out here. And she was like, well, we must just be in a bubble because like half the people we've been around are like queer. And I was like, oh, that's amazing. Like, that means that hopefully those are the people I'm coming upon. So yeah, it's wild because Valkyrie is also queer, and she gave me permission to be able to like say that on video. And I met her on, I think it was day 37 or 38. So literally over a month out here. Haven't met another queer person, at least out, someone who's out who like talks about it. So yeah, that's making me really, yeah, just hopeful to be in more queer community coming up. But it was really cool because jump scare, the queer person was like, oh, well, we should adopt you into our group. And it was the first time that I've had someone who like, yeah, just be like initiating me maybe joining their group. And I don't know, it was just very sweet. I think that'd be really cool. They're kind of from all over. Someone's from Australia, from the UK, from Germany, and from Arizona. So that's the Duckling group. They seem really cool. So yeah, grateful for meeting new people, and especially to have some queer energy out here today. That is amazing. Currently waiting for my Ryan Sergio to pick me up. He might have to drop a couple other people off at KMS, and so I was trying to text him to say like, hey, I'll probably get car sick, can I just go into town and can you pick me up there? But I think he like he said that he didn't think it was too windy of a road, so I might have to go, which is fine. It's just 2 hours, and I figured it would be nice to just go to like a McDonald's and charge up and, you know, do that instead. But anyways, beggars can't be choosers. Trail angels are trail angeling, and they're picking me up and giving me a place to stay and everything. So they'll probably be here pretty soon, it sounds like. So sugar Big Mac. I am so fortunate. I get to stay with Merlot tonight, and Merlot, it's 9:30 p.m., everyone, and she's getting ready to have some of her leftover sushi. Okay, let's go. And of course, can't be Merlot without some Merlot.